Good morning, my dear children. Today we are moving to the last and important section of this chapter, chapter 9, Forest and Wildlife Resources. In this section, we will be discussing about the difference between a sanctuary, a national park, and a bioreserve. ये तीनों भाई भाई है, but at the same time there are some differences. Before starting today's topic, let us revise our previous section. In the previous section, we have discussed about types of forest, deforestation, impact and remedies for forest conservation, wildlife diversity, wildlife on extinction and the reasons for the destruction of wildlife and how can we preserve the wildlife we have discussed. As it is a part of the reasons for preserving wildlife, Government of India has implemented some protection schemes for the wildlife, and among them some important protection schemes are Tiger Project launched in 1971, Elephant Project launched in 1992 at 26 different zones of India, Rhino Project for the protection of one-horned rhino of the Sundarban and Assam regions, and they started a strategy called Rhino Vision 2020, Crocodile Project, Vulture Project started in the year 2004, Snow Leopard Project started in the year 2000, and some other projects like Kashmiri Hangul Project, Red Panda Project, Manipur Tamil Project for the special species of deer found in Manipur, Ganga Dolphin Project, etc. Now, today we will be discussing about the difference between a sanctuary and national park and a bioreserve zone. Yes, come to page number 72 of your textbook. Second heading, Sanctuaries, National Parks and Bioreserve. Sanctuaries, national parks and bioreserves are established for the protection of wildlife. Please underline. All these three words sounds like synonyms, but there is some difference. Let us analyze what is the difference between a sanctuary, a national park and a bioreserve zone. First topic is sanctuary. What do you mean by a sanctuary? A sanctuary is a place where some particular group of animals, birds are protected. All the three are same, okay? But come to sanctuary, here we are able to, or we are having the permission to go with a certain limit. Human activities are permitted. Is to a small extent, local people living there can continue living and human activities are permitted. A wildlife sanctuary is basically established for protecting some specific species. कोई भी एक particular species protect करने के लिए. For example, Periyar Wildlife Sanctuary, it is for tiger protection, elephant protection. So, some protected special species are there. That special species will be getting more careful. Domestic animals are allowed to graze after obtaining permission from the authorities. If you are getting permission from the officials, you will be able to take your animals, domestic animals, to graze there in the forest areas. You can go and graze your animals. For example, the Periyar Wildlife Sanctuary in Kerala, Gir Sanctuary of Gujarat, Chandraprabha, Nal Sarovar of Gujarat, etc. Okay, these are the different sanctuaries which we are having in our country. इसके अलावा बहुत सारा है, वो लिस्ट हम देखेंगे नेक्स्ट चार्ट पे. In this map of India, you will be able to see the different wildlife sanctuaries in India. It is marked in a green triangle. You will be able to see the different wildlife sanctuaries. Come to Gujarat, Nal Sarovar, we are having, then Wild Art Sanctuary, different wildlife projects we are having in our country. Please go through it. This is important for your map marking for your examination. So, go through some important one. Map is also given in our textbook, page number 72. You are supposed to mark all these things in our map book. Now we are moving to National Park. National Park is also in a forest area established for the protection and propagation of the flora and fauna of the area. What do you mean by flora and fauna? Animals and plants of that, only for the protection of the plants and animals of that area. National Park do not allow any human activities inside the marked area. You can go into a sanctuary with the permission of the officials, but you are not allowed to go to a national park because it is a truly or a completely protected zone. It is not a centered barred one species. We will be able to find more than one ecosystem in a national park. National park में खाली एक item का संभालना ऐसा नहीं. We are taking care of different species. There is a complete ban on animal grazing. Locals are not allowed to go inside the national park for grazing their cow, buffalo, goat, whatever it is. There is complete ban on animal grazing. It is established through the coordination of state and central government. Both state government and central government are taking care of this. For example, Kaziranga National Park for the protection of one-horned rhino in Assam. Then Corbett National Park. Then Velavadar National Park, Marai National Park, Gir National Park in Gujarat. तीनों गुजरात का है. Then Dachingam National Park. These are the different national parks which our country is having. In this map, you will be able to see the different national parks of our country. Please go through it. It is very important for you. The examination you will be getting it for map marking. Now we are moving to the next topic, that is bioreserve zone. Bioreserve zone is a very large area of land which may cover multiple national parks, sanctuaries and reserves as well. इसके अंदर खाली एक नहीं बहुत सारा, इसके अंदर शायद 1 or 2 or more than national parks या sanctuaries will be there. It is established as per international norms. Not only the norms of India, it will be following according to international policies. It also protects insects, birds and animals, land of that area and even the lifestyle of the people living there. It is taking care of the vegetation, that is the cultivation or agriculture, the vegetation of that land, animals, birds, insects and even the lifestyle of the people. For example, Ran of Kutch of Gujarat. This is the best example where you will be able. This is a bioreserve zone. The Kutch people, they are living there. Government is taking care of that area, people of that area. Then whatever the land area, Ran of Kutch ka wo land area, that is also under the control of government. Then animals, some special species of animals are living in the Ran of Kutch area, that you will see. For example, Henotaro is an animal which you will find in the greater and the smaller Ran of Kutch of Gujarat. ऐसा बहुत सारा है, उसमें one है Henotaro. These all are protected there. So bioreserve zone, different types of birds, animals, insects, land and the lifestyle of the people are protected there. Okay. The government conducts programs for encouraging research and training about bioreserves. यहाँ गवर्नमेंट का ट्रेनिंग सेंटर्स बहुत है. गवर्नमेंट इज गिविंग conducting special arrangements for research and training to study more about the bioreserve zones. No external human movement is allowed in a bioreserve zone. That is very particular. हमारा वहाँ restricted है. वहाँ people there we are able to, human movements are allowed with restrictions, with much restrictions. The average area of such zone is more than 5,000 square kilometers. Land area will be बहुत ज़्यादा है. For example, Nilgiri of southern state, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Kerala border है Nilgiri. Then Gulf of Mannar, Great Nicobar Islands, Sundarban, then the Ran of Kutch of Gujarat. They all are the different bioreserve zones of India. See, things to remember. In India, almost we are having 18 bioreserve zones we are having. 103 national parks and 531 sanctuaries. Now come to Gujarat. Here we are having one bioreserve zone, that is our Ran of Kutch. We are having 4 national parks, that is at the Velavadar National Park, the Gir National Park, Vansda National Park and the Marine National Park. At the same time we are having 23 sanctuaries in Gujarat. Which are the 4 national parks of Gujarat? The Gir National Park at Somnath, where Asiatic lion, leopard, spotted deer, hyena, sambar, deer, chinkara, etc. are this type of wildlife are supported there. Then and the second one which we are having in Bhavnagar, that is the Blackbuck National Park of Velavadar. Here the main one which is supporting is blackbuck, then fox, bustard, lesser florican, etc. Then come to the Marine National Park of the Gulf of Kutch in Jamnagar, Dwaraga. There are different marine related things like the seahorse, sponges, corals, jellyfish, octopus, pearl oyster, starfish, lobster, dolphin, etc. are preserved here. Then come to the Vansda National Park of Navsari. There leopard, hyena, deer and chauzinga are preserved. So these are the main 4 national park of Gujarat. In this map you will be able to see the main bioreserve zones of India. Okay. Why Government of India has introduced different bioprotection zones, national parks and sanctuaries? What was the use of this? What is the importance of it? Actually, this is important, very must for the developmental process. We are not able to avoid this bioreserve zones and all. But along with it, it is necessary that we keep in mind its ill effects on the entire life system while planning. Whenever one species is completely destroyed or in danger, the results of the disturbance in the food chain are far reaching. हम लोग हमारे साइंस क्लास में हमने फूड चेन देखा था, Padaka. We have studied about the food chain. So, if a single or a small one is being destroyed or removed from the food chain, the total balance will be destroyed, the total balance will be gone. So, it is very important that we are supposed to keep each and every animal, even if it is a small insect, सबको अपना अपना रोल होता है ना. तो मम्मी का रोल मम्मी को कर सकता है, पापा का रोल पापा को कर सकता है. So whenever a person is moving away from our that chain, it will be very difficult. So that is what even a small animal, they all are having that same importance in the in the food chain. If one species is moved, the natural system breaks down. Total breakdown is there. So it is the duty of each and every one. We all are responsible. I, you, we, your parents, your neighbors, we all are responsible to make this thing in a to protect our nature. Otherwise, the environment will face big danger. Already we are facing. Already our danger has started. So, for protect our nature, we have to plan our our works. If we have planned development, there will not be any problem. We are supposed to show a friendly approach with the environment. Otherwise, our next generation is going to face a big problem. आज का तो चल जाएगा, but tomorrow what is going to happen? In the previous section, I have discussed about an animal called Henothera. Henothera is an animal, is one type of animal which is living in the arid and semi-arid regions of of grasslands, deserts or semi-desert. That is desert region या semi-desert region में रहता है. Especially alkaline forest में. हर arid semi-arid region में नहीं है. You will be able to see this in greater and smaller Rann of Kutch of Gujarat, Bani and in Narayan Sarovar sanctuaries. It is a one particular type of species. It can be identified as it is a slightly taller than the fox and a fleshy round mouth and has high ear. Some place you will think that this is a cat, but it is bigger than that. Sometimes you will ear and everything looks like a some other type one. So it's totally somewhat clear, similar to cat, but not a cat. It hunts small animals and birds. Its existence can be known by its footsteps. बिल्ली जैसा है उसका footsteps से उसको पता, but little bit bigger than a cat. You will be able to see the picture, the image of this Henothera in this clip. Another one is dugong. Dugong is an aquatic animal. You will see it in sea water only. It is seen in a very small number along the western coast of India, even in other places like East Africa, Southeast Asian sea coast and the northern coast of Australia. You will be able to see this animal, this one in Gujarat coast, especially in the Saurashtra coast also. But today it is rarely seen along the Gujarat coast. It normally eat sea grass and vegetation in the sea. It occasionally eat aquatic animals. Normally it is vegetarian, but sometimes it is non-vegetarian. Normally this animal is hunted by people for taking its meat and fat. It is having a very big fat content in its body, and this fat is used for making medicines and all, especially fish it's one type of fish. Its fat is used for making cod liver oil and all. So this fat is very costly one. We are not able to see this now. We are not able to. Normally, it is rarely seen in the Gujarat coast. With this, we come to the end of this chapter. Before completing the chapter, it is compulsory that we are supposed to complete the remaining question answers. Shall we discuss the remaining question answers of your textbook? Worksheet. Answer in brief. Page number 74 of your textbook. First question is section 2, question number 1. What is meant by bioreserve zone? What is meant by bioreserve zone? In this video, I have given you a clip, a full section explaining about the bioreserve zone. All that points you are supposed to write for that. Next question is question number 1 of section 3 of your textbook. What is meant by a sanctuary? Same way I have explained about sanctuary in our clip, the same video I have given. So write that. Third question is what is national park? That's also I have given point wise in the clip. All three answers you are supposed, either it can come for a short note or you will be supposed to write the difference between a sanctuary and a national park, or a sanctuary or a bioreserve zone. Anything, a तीनों में से any two will come for write the difference, or normally it is coming for write the difference between. So prepare for that. All the three questions are compulsory and important for you. Remaining all the questions we have discussed in the previous videos. So we are going to another extra question which is compulsory for you, my dear children. After completing, first the order of writing the notebook in the notebook as we were discussing or doing in the last year. First you will be writing main points. Second, you will be writing answers, whatever question answers we have discussed in the worksheet. All the question answers I have discussed from your textbook only. So section 1, 2, 3 and 4 we have completed. Now we are I want you to write extra 15 MCQs in your notebook. Write the question and the answer. We don't want any options. You may write the question and write the answer. It is compulsory. Next one is map marking. In your map book we are having map marking. All the questions which is compulsory for you, because this chapter is having a weightage for map marking. So you are supposed to mark this in the map book. It is compulsory. Clear? Dear children, we are having a self-evaluation test along with this clip. You are supposed to complete this. It is very compulsory for you to write in a separate page of your notebook with the heading, and the maximum mark you will be getting is 20 mark. All the questions, section 1 answer in one word, second section fill in the blanks and match the column. On the map of India, label the following places. While labeling this, I want you to paste one map of India, map of India in the notebook and mark the two places. One is Gir National Park and another one is Sundarban. While in doing the map marking, please make it clear that you are using pencil. Second thing, you are supposed to draw an index box. It is compulsory. Both these things are compulsory as you are going to write the board examination this year. This is very compulsory for you. It's compulsory because you are supposed to use only pencil and another one is index box. Fifth question, write a short note on the drainage system of Mohenjo-daro. And the last question, answer briefly. After writing the question, completing your notebook, please complete this evaluation test. I will call anybody at any time and ask for the answer. So get ready. We are here. We are having through 2 chapters, that is chapter 3 and chapter 9. Okay. Thank you.